Trans-Pacific Partnership building momentum for deal this summer. The so-called Pacific Rim trade talks are expected to take place later this month, or early August, according to the source. And while everyone was distracted with gay marriages, the U.S. fast-tracked the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Meanwhile, Canada is expected to make concessions in these Pacific Rim talks. Canada's chief trade negotiator, Kirsten Hillman, was just in Washington the other week for TPP meetings. The focus over the next few weeks will be hammering out details to get this corporate state slave trade up and running as soon as possible. Reports that the meeting will happen in Hawaii on July 28th and 29th have been contradicted by Canadian government officials who say that the date may shift into August to accommodate other schedules. International Trade Minister Ed Fast praised the Trans-Pacific Partnership, calling it the biggest game on the planet. And, well, I kind of agree with that. It is a game, but this game is rigged and not in our favor. The TPP will eliminate tariffs, but in its place will be an onslaught of technocratic rules and regulations that are just designed to concentrate wealth and power into the hands of just a few elites. And that is the power of the sanctions and the economic punishments in the TPP agreement. The power to bankrupt anyone who crosses your path. The TPP gives this power to a very tiny elite of corporate, financial, and political technocrats. Presumably, the focus for Canada will be eliminating the 300% tariffs currently keeping dairy and poultry products from the US, Australia, and New Zealand off of the Canadian market. But the federal government is already preparing a compensation package for this cartel of dairy and poultry farmers. Now, while the details remain elusive, the industry itself brings in $10 billion every year. Canada's dairy industry is a rich, closed club. The financial compensation package that the Harper government would have to dream up would be absolutely astronomical. This is not an issue that Harper wants to go into an election on, but fortunately for the Conservatives, the Liberal Party is supporting the TPP. Not surprising to us here at PFT, who have predicted that the Liberals would support the TPP, but demand that supply management remain. And while maybe for a libertarian or an anarchist, ending a cartel of dairy and poultry farmers sounds like a good thing, well, consider how it's being done. This cartel isn't being subject to market competition from other Canadians, like what should have happened decades ago. What's happening is that this cartel will have to compete with other cartels from other countries. The TPP and globalization aren't about actual free markets with a genuine global division of labor. It's about every nation being a tax farm. With the TPP, the fences may be coming down, but we still can't go anywhere. The TPP is about destroying home markets and turning every nation into solely an import-export economy. The elites have already fostered a fascist economy that priced out good wealth-creating jobs, sent them overseas, and made it all just easy as pie, calling it free trade. They've written the rules to benefit themselves and make it harder for others to compete honestly. They've monopolized the economy and halted human progress. See, the TPP codifies this fraud into a binding international agreement. And that's why the TPP should be opposed everywhere and at all times. But it's especially difficult now, since the mainstream narrative will correctly denounce supply management, but will incorrectly champion the TPP as a free trade agreement. So just wanted to bring that one to your attention today, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube if you aren't already, and you can stay up to date with us by following us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And stay tuned, guys. We'll have a lot more videos coming very soon right here at pressfortruth.ca.